I need salvation from this flesh. I need redemption because I'm gangster. Yeah, I'm praying he listens. Cause I got a thorn that is deep in me. And I've been torn, evil is with me. Consumed with envy, lust is tempting.
Shalom, shalom, family. How everybody doing today? Just in case a lot of people don't know who I am, my name is Mrs. O. Thank you for joining me. Can anybody hear or see me okay? Trying to see where is the chat at. Uh-oh. Alrighty, I don't see my chat. Let's see here. Give me one moment, guys. Okay. All right. That's why it didn't pop up. All right. Thank you, baby. Oh no. Hold on one minute, guys. A little technical difficulty while we're waiting for everybody to pop in. Wait for everybody to pop in. Let's see. Yep, it's showing up now. Good evening, Miss Take Heed. How you doing today, sweetheart? Okay. Okay. Take heed. Am I echoing to you or do I sound okay? Okay. All right. Driving and listening to you, my dear sister. Thank you, sis. You always supportive. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate appreciate you a lot. Okay, let's see. While we're waiting for everybody else to come in, I have been on a hiatus for a minute, sick and everything else. I'm not even gonna go through the details, but it's all if it's not one thing, it's another. So, I've been running across a lot of stories, especially when it comes to these so-called quote unquote mothers and their children. And all I know is I'm getting sick and tired of hearing the stories about these women not wanting to be mothers and just taking their anger off on children. I had ran across one story about a woman beating her child more than an hour, at least 3 hours straight with an extension cord and deleted him. He had like 1,172 injuries, and that was the marks from the extension cord, and about 72 of them was in his face and head alone. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. I'm glad I feel better too. Yeah, my heart rate was crazy. It was between 100 and 140. The lowest was 100 and the highest was like 140. And it never went down past 100, down under 100. So I had to be careful with my heart rate and stuff like that. So I suppose I had rest and everything. So let me see here. All righty. Is the light, well, I only got you, sis, in here so far. It said two people. The lighting any good? on the camera. I mean, on the video. Don't look too overbearing, I hope. Okay, let's see here. Now, I had some stories that I wanted to go over, but we still waiting for a few people to come in, but since they're not in, I'm gonna get started anyway. So just in case, I do have new subscribers. My name is Mrs. O. My goal is to be on here every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 o'clock. But sometime I'll be a little late. I apologize, but I will make it my goal to be present Tuesdays and Thursdays if I'm not sick, or um if we don't have a high holy day on those days. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting next week. I think I'm gonna put one up tomorrow still. Next week I plan on doing my usual ostrich of the week, because that's what I plan on doing. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays have those featured. So those won't be a specific time. I was gonna say about 12 o'clock, so it'll pop up at any time. So I will get those back going, because a lot of my subscribers told me that they like the ostrich of the week, and I need to bring them back. So they will be back due to high demand. I bring them back. So since we talking about these monster mothers, let me go over to what I had saved right quick. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Sis, I was running across a story. This one lady, she beat her 13-year-old son all because he didn't do chores. She beat him till she deleted him. Had another one in Pontiac, not too far from where we at. She what did she do? She left her kids in a house for 5 years while she was living her little best life, staying with her boyfriend and whatever man she had that she was messing with. And she was saying that she didn't have any help to take care of her kids, but whenever you seen her on her Facebook and everything else, she had a fresh wig, she had a BBL done, and her makeup was fixed. So, and them kids lived in 4 feet of garbage and feces and everything else. So we're gonna go over a lot of that stuff. It was one content creator I had ran across, and he did give me permission to use some of his content, like his videos that he had, far as the stuff that I will be going over. So I will make sure I include that so you guys can see what he had found as well. Because some of the stuff that I was looking for, I couldn't find it. So he did grant me permission to share it with you guys. How you doing, Green Beans? You not late. I'm late. I am late. You not late. You just in time. I didn't even start anything yet. So you are good. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it if you late, you early, you late, you watch the replay, just as long as y'all watching it, supporting it, you liking it, commenting. That's great. You don't even, if you missed the live, just watch the replay. All right, let's see here. I will go over to my, okay, that's the one I want. All right, I'm gonna go over to this story right quick. Go over to my playlist that I have. Yeah, I couldn't even believe that. And I'm looking at her, and then when they put her in Oakland County jail, they snatched off her lace front, and boy oh boy, she looked like a troll. She looked just like a damn troll. Body all built and everything, but that face is the way she treated those kids is the way she looked. And that's how I feel. That's the way she looked. All right, view my channel. Let me find my playlist right quick. Yeah, y'all, I mean, it was story after story after story that I want to go over. I'm just lost for words. I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. And sis, you had a good show earlier. You had a real good show. I don't know if you seen all the stuff I was putting in the comments. I was rocking with you on that one. These women, they just don't understand the assignment. They don't understand the assignment at all. And be the main ones complaining. Talking about they can't find nobody that'll lead them. That's what they say. You find nobody that lead me. I need somebody to tame me. Yeah, okay. If your parents couldn't tame you, what makes you think a man can? And it's not a man's job to tame you anyway. You supposed to have that in check before you get with them. So, but yeah, I ran across another story. It was a few stories. One, a Florida boy, he fighting for his life because he was tortured by his mother and her boyfriend, not husband, not stepfather, boyfriend. And then in Seattle, that was the one that beat her son to deletion, all because he didn't do chores. Then you had another story about a single mother going viral for going off on her 13-year old son because she want to take his birthday money so she can pay her light bill, and she just had her taxes, and her daughter chin checked her, which she did. Her daughter chin checked her and was like, "Why would you get mad at my brother and you just had income tax and you spent it on that ninja?" That's exactly what she was saying. You was spending money on ninja. You go out there spending your money and your time with your friends and your man, and you don't spend no time with us and don't even spend money on us. And her priorities messed up. You seen she had some fresh nails. Y'all probably seen that video. Her nails was done. She had makeup on. She had a new wig on, but she out there partying and stuff, and you just got your income tax. Look, I tell y'all this, and I told my husband this as well. My income tax was like this. When I got my income tax, my rent was paid for half the year. This is how I did it. Half the year, my income tax went on. My income tax went on my rent. I paid it half the year because I did not like to work during the winter time because I was up north. The roads was bad. It's a good possibility they closed the roads down that way. I would not lose my job because of call-ins. That was number one. Two, I made sure everything was paid off. If I had a car note, whatever, I paid the rest of the car note off. My kids, I did not give them allowances. What I did was like anywhere between 200 and 300 a piece. I had 4 children, 200 or 300 a piece. Um, what I do is I have a list of the chores, right? So say for instance, the kitchen was like $10. It wasn't, but say if the kitchen was $10. The kids didn't do whoever was assigned the kitchen and they didn't do it, they were deducted $10 out of that money I was giving them every year. So whatever they didn't do, it got deducted. So when it came time for when I got my money, and some kids got the full three or the full $200, and some didn't. I had to show them that kind of discipline because I was showing them you can't get paid for something if you don't put no work in. You're not entitled. Parents are not supposed to coddle these kids. You're supposed to show them some kind of discipline and make sure they know that it's work ethics. That's why it's a lot of kids out here just out of their mind and stuff. They just deleting their parents because their parents taking their cell phones, their parents telling them no. One kid deleted his mama because she turned the internet off, and because they're entitled and they think we owe them something and we don't. Excuse me. They think we owe them something and we don't. So, all right, here we go. I found my first story here. But yeah, every time I turn around, it's just one after another. Another woman, she got arrested for abusing her 5-year-old son. This is just crazy, y'all. One locked her son, was tying her son up. He was 5 years old. She tied his hands up with zip ties. Zip ties. Y'all out here telling everybody to these are not the right queens. Y'all say, oh, these queens, we gotta protect these queens. What about these children? What about these children? You have women out here. It's a epidemic out here. Women going around saying that they are divorcing their husbands, y'all. It's a plethora of ostriches out here divorcing their husbands. And their reasoning is he's controlling. How's he controlling, sis? He's not controlling. Let me see if anybody came in here so I can check and see. I know we got some new people in here, so some more people popped up. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Oh, good evening, skinny boy. How you doing? Yeah, so they want to divorce their men by saying that they're controlling. No, you just want to be out there on the CC carousel. Just say that. It's nothing out there, y'all. You saying that you don't want to be married, and you also saying that you don't want to be a side chick, but once you become divorced, the first thing you become is a side chick, sis. You become a side chick once you leave your husband. I hope y'all know that. Cause you're gonna run across a man that's already married, rather he tell you or not. Or you'll run across a man that's playing the field, they got a whole bunch of women everywhere. And then guess what follows behind that? Fights, females running up on you, or you catching feelings, and you thinking that you the only one, and you gonna end up running up on them. And it's a lot of stories going around that women been deleting each other or deleting the husband or the boyfriend because they out there with having just out there. That's all I have to say. But it's too much stuff going out here, and plus the rate of STDs is going up, and it's like STDs haven't even scared people enough. It haven't scared them enough to stop doing what they doing. And we really have to be careful out here. And then you have young kids, even grown people. I didn't heard a lot of stories about um, women, and I'm gonna say women. It's been some stories of men doing things when it comes to, how can I say this? They always highlight the stories of men when they do DV on a woman or when they delete a woman. But they don't go over these stories of these women deleting these men. I just ran across a story of a woman, a young girl actually. She stabbed her boyfriend to death on so-called Valentine's Day, stabbed him right in the chest. 17 years old, lost his life, all because she was jealous. Grown women doing the same thing, deleting their boyfriends, their husbands, they married boyfriends. They just crazy. Demonetized like a mug for what? Why get mad at a man and you know that he already had them women out there in the first place? Why would you get mad at him? And you side chicks, why get mad at a man because he's married? You the one signed up for it, sis. Why get mad? Why get jealous at his wife? She didn't interfere. She didn't get in between y'all. And if anything, you came in between them. You call yourself disrupting they happy home. Rather he told you it was unhappy or not. Obviously, it's still happy if he's still with her. He just running game on you. Y'all don't recognize game at all. But yet, and I'll keep saying this, but yet, we're the most educated, we're the most emotional, intelligent beings on earth, which is a damn lie. I'm a woman myself. We have to work on our emotions. We really do. We are not logical like that. And I'm not gonna lie on it. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not doing none of that for nobody. I'm not part of the sisterhood. Never have been. What Green Bean said. That dynamic might change. What's that? That the political chessboard is changing, maybe. Um, oh, I understand what you're saying now, Green Beans. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All these boss bees, all these women out here that's walking around talking about they strong and independent, and you about to find out how dependent they are. You about to see a whole bunch of them can't afford wigs anymore because they Section 8 is gone. Um, welfare is gone, the stamps is gone. That's why they out here. Have y'all noticed there's been a lot of women, especially on Kendra G. Shout out to Kendra G, although she have a crap show of a dating show with them women on there, boy. Woo, they give me a headache some of the time. Um, they all come out there, all of them. I don't think a few of them came on there said they made under. I think I say like a handful, like 5 that I seen said that they made under 100,000. Everybody else that popped up said they made 100,000. And then on top of it, a lot of them said that they are entrepreneurs. Every time I hear a woman say she's an entrepreneur, the first thing that come in my mind is you sell lashes for somebody. An entrepreneur means you have a staff, not you working by yourself, doing stuff by yourself. I was an entrepreneur. I had people working for me. That's a difference. When you have people working under you, then you can call, like Kevin Samuel said, um, you can't call yourself a boss if you don't have employees. That show you how delusional women are. I'm trying to find this one video for y'all. I'm getting warmed up, y'all. I missed everybody. I know y'all missed me. I was gone for what, a month or more. I looked to see how long I haven't been on here. I said, "Ooh, I got to get back out here. I get back on here." But thank y'all so much for still sticking with me, and and I want to give thanks to everybody that was still sending me well wishes and stuff, and checking in on me and everything. Take heed, especially, she was checking in on me, and in 18. So let's see what we gonna do here. You need something? No, I'm looking for a story, cause yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, baby. He's so sweet, helping me out. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. I wanted to go over that one story that we had here in Detroit. The one that had, I have something to say about this. I'm not gonna go over it just yet because it's still some things that is not ringing true or ringing right with me. Far as that woman that two of her children froze, allegedly froze to death in a car at a casino parking structure. It's a lot of holes in that story, y'all. You mean to tell me you was fully clothed, the mother fully clothed, had a coat on, you had some fresh braids in your hair, your mother fully clothed, had a coat on, y'all had boots on. The oldest child, the one child that died, the oldest one, and it was a 2-year old. They said those kids did not have a coat. They did not have shoes on. They didn't even have socks on. The baby, the 2-year old, only had a t-shirt and pull-ups on. The boy, the oldest son, he only had a t-shirt on and some jogging pants. That don't sound right. And on top of it, her mom had 2 kids and she had another child in there as well. If those 2 kids um passed from hypothermia, why it didn't happen to them? Why the other kids was good? Why the other children alone lived? And on top of it, they said that she didn't pull up, the vehicle that she was in didn't pull up in the parking structure till 1 o'clock in the morning prior to that. And at noon the next day, that's when she ran into the casino, Greektown Casino, with the baby screaming and hollering, the baby not breathing, the oldest not breathing. Then later on, from that time, the 2-year old wasn't breathing. This was like later on down the line. The mother said the baby not breathing. It's holes in that story. They done gave this girl an apartment for her and her remaining children and her mother for a whole year. This world is sick. Y'all reward. It's holes in the story. It's child abuse because she did not have clothing on these children. And in my opinion, and I'm gonna say this, in my opinion, I believe her and her mama left them kids in that car. Something didn't happen, and they was up in the casino. But I was gonna go over that. I'm gonna wait because I got some more stuff to talk about on that one. But um yeah, we have to find something else on that one. I'm not convinced with the story that they have going on about that. But she to make matters worse, I hope she's getting investigated because the day after her children died, y'all, she was on Facebook partying with her friends, fresh wig, and she was twerking and everything. But she was oh so hurt and so devastated when the kids passed. No mother is going to be devastated after they have a child and be partying the next day. I got some people in here. Corey Joe, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Mr. He Said is in the house. Thank you, Mr. He Said. I appreciate you coming to join us today. I gotta see who all is in here. I gotta make sure I say hi to everybody. Okay, that's all I see so far. Oh, yep. Yep, that's all I see so far. Okay, let me go on and find us a story now. What are we gonna do? Yeah, this girl didn't cry no tears, y'all. None. None. And since I brought it up, we're gonna play this video. I'm gonna play the video. Let me get it set up.
Heartbreaking.
Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, now keep in mind what I told y'all. The baby had a t-shirt and a pull-up on. No socks, no pants, no shoes, no coat. The other one, the oldest son, just had a t-shirt and some pants on, jogging pants on, no socks, no shoes, no coat. She had a coat on, her mother had a coat on, and those kids had a coat on. So you mean to tell me it was a total of, she had 3 kids in there, her mother had 2 kids in there. She was in there since she said that she was homeless for 3 months. Her mother, her kids were homeless for 3 months. Only 2 of those kids passed from hypothermia. The other kids was fine. I call foul play on that one. Okay, let's share. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Hold on 1 moment. Yeah, I call cap on that one. I really do. So let me make this bigger. And let me make sure I take care of this. Video owner. Okay, y'all, give me 1 moment. I want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. I thought I had it, but I guess I didn't. I ain't gonna worry about this one. All right, this is from here in Detroit, Channel 7 News. So let's get this started. And here we go.
But first, breaking news in the sibling tragedy that shook Metro Detroit after 2 kids died of apparent hypothermia in a casino parking garage. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
I'm Simon Shaykat. This story has devastated our area. Just moments ago, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham talking with the mother of those 2 children.
Darren joining us live right now from Detroit's West Side with more from their conversation. And Darren, so many people talking about this. This is simply heartbreaking.
Very heartbreaking, Carolyn. Simon. Moments ago, I did have the opportunity to speak to Tatiana Williams, who lost her 9-year-old and her 2-year-old, also in the vehicle at the time, her 4-year-old and her 8-year-old. Also, Tatiana's mother and her 2 siblings, a 13-year-old and a 17-year-old, also stay in that vehicle. She tells me that she has been homeless for 3 months and that she is trying to do better for herself, trying to get back on her feet. She told me she's a CNA, a medical assistant, and that she was actually about to start a new job tomorrow. And so I did speak with her, and I asked her, one of the questions I did ask her was to take me back to yesterday.
Yesterday, I woke them up to wake them up from school. My son wasn't moving. And I kept saying, Freddie, please get up. Please. Please, for me, just get up. Don't do this to me. And I tried to give him CPR because I'm a senior and a medical assistant. I've been working there since I was 17. I tried to give him CPR and I was just giving him CPR. I just kept saying, Freddie, don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. I saw the green and brown stuff come out of his mouth. I instantly rushed him to the hospital. I was yelling out the window, stop, stop, stop. We gotta get through traffic. My baby, he's dying. We get to the hospital. I told valet, can you go get some help? He took too long, so I got out the car to get help. They came to the car, instantly grabbed my baby on his head, get a stretch. He's not breathing. Help. Cold blue. Everybody tried. I didn't even know my 2-year-old was dying. I was in it with my 9-year-old. And they brought her in right after they pronounced him dead. And my mama came to me, she said, Yaya. That's what we call her, but her name is Amelia. We just call her Yaya. And they said she wasn't breathing. And they pronounced her dead too. I asked everybody for help. I called out of state. I called cities I didn't know. I called cities people asked me to call. I even asked Detroit. I've been on CAM list for the longest. Everybody now wants to help. After I lost 2 kids, I've been asked for help.
Now I had to cut in on this one. Do y'all see one tear come out of this woman's eyeballs? She shed not one tear. I don't see not one tear on her face. Remember, I said the children, the 2 that died, had no coat on. The baby had a t-shirt on, a pull-up. That was it. No socks, no shoes, no clothes, and that was a little baby girl. The boy just had a t-shirt and some thin jogging pants, no socks, no shoes. Both of those children had no coat. And this was winter, dead of winter, real cold outside. It's still under investigation too, y'all, but I got another video to show y'all after this one. And then on top of it, what makes it bad, everybody blamed the father. Everybody blamed the father. Coming to find out, the father was fighting for custody of his children, for his children. He had 3 kids with her. The courts denied him paternity when he was able to fight for them. He ended up moving on, had another woman. He's all the way in Novi. She's in Eastside Detroit. She lives Eastside Detroit. So she said she asked him, can the kids be there? But he's with his girlfriend and she stays with her parents. And then on top of it, he was, from what the sources was saying, and family was saying, that he was pivotal and was very active in his kid's life. And then all of a sudden, she called herself not letting him see his children, and only time that he can see his children was through FaceTime. But yet everybody is blaming this man, and she's the one that been alienating this man from his child. And then when the news asked him about the situation, you can tell he is more hurt than she is. Look at that face. I don't see no remorse. I don't see no hurt. I don't see anything else. I don't see it. But let's continue.
I feel like it wasn't daytime. I did everything I was supposed to do. They had everything. Everything they wanted. Only thing they didn't have was a house. But from electronics to clothes, anything they asked me for, my kids didn't even get whooped. I lost the one who made me a mother. I lost a 2-year-old. It hurt losing 2 kids in one night. You know, I don't wish this on nobody. And if you can get help, please go get help. Because I don't want nobody else to go through what I'm feeling. Just wherever you can get help from, if it's not from the city, the state, no other city or state, just go.
Okay, y'all, I'm tired of her. I'm sorry. I'm tired because she's a straight up lie. She's a straight up liar. Anybody that's been watching me, excuse me, know how I feel about ostriches that love to manipulate people, especially when it comes to their children. Now, y'all seen what I saw. No crying, no nothing. Let's see. Green Bean said, is there a chance the kids who passed was from a certain dad compared to the other children? 2 of those children, this is what's going on. 2 of those children that she had, the father had 3 kids with her. 2 of those children, which was the first and the last child, and it's another child that actually lived. Let me back this up. She had 4 children total. One of them is staying with the father. This dad, she had the other 3 that she had with her. So those 2 children out of the 3 were the ones that passed, and they all had the same father. And then when they asked her about the father, the first thing that came out of her mouth, and you could tell she was bitter. She's a straight up bitter Betty ostrich. This man moved on. The first thing that came out of her mouth was, and my boyfriend, and my baby daddy, he living another life, living his life with his new girlfriend. Y'all not together no more. Obviously, it was something wrong with you, and that was the reason he left. Rumor has it, allegedly, she's a party girl. It's people on the internet saying that if you was to go on her, and my daughter even looked on there too, if you was to go on her Facebook, she's always partying. The day after her children passed, y'all, listen, the day after her children passed, she was on Facebook Live partying with a whole bunch of people. She had a fresh wig on. This ostrich had a fresh wig on, twerking with her friends and her family. Now her family all of a sudden coming out telling herself, and nobody came out here and helped her. Y'all ostriches, y'all ain't nothing either. Now all of a sudden y'all coming out the woodwork. What was the problem? Why wouldn't y'all take her in? Obviously, she had a problem with herself, and her mama was on the street with her too. Hey, A-Team. Hi, Ron Bond. And hello, how you doing on the world class? Thank y'all for joining. Her mother was on the street with her. They lost their apartment. What that tell y'all? She said she's a CNA, which means you wasn't doing what you was supposed to be doing, baby. You supposed to been paying rent. When you are a mother, that partying stuff, you're not supposed to be partying. You're not supposed to be doing none of that. Because once you become a mother, all that fun stuff is gone. I don't know what it is with these women, these young women, even old women. When y'all have these kids, y'all still want to be out there partying. Playtime is over when you become a mother. That's why we have a whole bunch of children that's out here neglected. We have children out here that's unruly, undisciplined, and all that. And you wonder why these kids so angry and always into stuff. They mama not home. They mama out there chasing rod, bringing different ninjas in the house. Don't even know these guys from a can of paint, and you bringing them in a house around your children, and then you wonder why your daughter and your son is acting funny, and you bring in some guys that you met on some apps. And I'm gonna say this, y'all. If I offend people, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I have a problem with women on dating apps. I believe that's a red flag. They're crazy. They are crazy. And guaranteed a lot of those women that's on those dating sites have more than one man. They have more than one man. And they are very psychotic. And I can say this honestly because I never had been on one. Never been on one. No, that's because to me it's like stalkerish, if you feel me. I don't know if it's a lot of Gen Xers out here. I was telling my husband this. I don't know if y'all remember this app that was called Mocha Space, right? I think it came out around the same time we had MySpace. But I was on Mocha Space because it had a game on there I was playing. I didn't know that it was like they was also using it as a dating site and a hookup site. Soon as them guys started coming up in there, I had to delete it. I think I had Mocha Space no longer than 2 months. It was terrifying to me because they was talking all kinds. I don't like that kind of no, I don't like that stuff. I really can't. Exactly, 18. She said, sis said, I was told don't go anywhere if you cannot take your children. Exactly. Sis, I didn't party. I didn't party before my kids. I didn't party during the kids, and I didn't party after the children. And our kids is grown. Our kids is grown. I'm a grandmother of 3. We have 3 grandsons so far. So we have a total of 7 children. That's a total. And the main ones that we deal with, because 2, but we deal with 5 of them. I'll just put that with that. We deal with 5 of them. All of them are grown, out the house. The oldest son has 2 children. My youngest son has a son. My daughter and my second oldest son don't have any kids yet. Our other son, he's engaged. They not having any children yet till after they get married, from what they told me. So, they all have families. They all have families. But when y'all females call yourselves coming out here telling these men they dusty and broke because they have a 9-to-5 job, or for instance, it's a lot of women that's now on the internet that when they men lose their job, they bounce. And I'm talking about the women that's married. Y'all broke your vows. It said for better or worse. It said for better or worse. Unless that man beating the brakes off of you or damn near about to delete you or just a habitual cheater, and you know it's a possibility he gonna bring you the gift that keeps on giving, you're not supposed to leave your husband. Because a lot of y'all gonna have egg on y'all face. I done seen this a lot. I done seen women leave their husband soon as they lost their job or lost some hours because they call themselves, I gotta take care of this man. It's your job, sis. We are called helpmeets. If our man fall in something and you're able to do, if you're able-bodied to work and you're able to bring in money, your money and his money is your money. Not my money is my money and your money is my money. Y'all need to get that BS out of here. And a lot of times, what's the main reason for divorce? Money. Sex is one of them too, but we talking about the main one is finances, money. And the main ones that spend the more money out of anybody in the marriage is the woman, because y'all want those damn designer bags. Y'all want to show up to your friends and your coworkers that you think is your friends, but they not. I had no friends at work. You are an associate that I have to work with. I come to work. I have to see your face either 8 or 10 or 12 hours a day. And after that, it's no social life after work. I'm not going to no clubs with you. I'm not going to no those girl trips with you. We not hanging out. You don't have my number. I don't have your number. You not calling me. I'm not calling you. Associate. And women, all they do is talk about each other behind their back. Oh, my husband just put that there. You already know. I done proved myself to my husband. That's one thing, and I'm not talking, I'm not being hypocritical on anything when I'm saying this. Why give this man more stress when he lost his job and you're able-bodied? You're able-bodied to help with that marriage. But y'all don't want to. But soon as your homegirl needs some money, y'all give your homegirl some money. If your side dude wants some money, you giving him some money. Better yet, you'll cook for your side dude or some guy that you impressing, or some guy that's spitting some ear, putting that ear candy, spitting that game in your ear. But your ass wouldn't even get up to fix your husband nothing to eat. Or better yet, your preacher, your pastor. Let's get on that. The pastor. The pastor in the church say that I need $1,000 from y'all. Y'all will break y'all neck to get that pastor anything he want. But soon as your husband lose his job, no, you supposed to provide. You supposed to provide. You supposed to help. Those bills aren't just his. Those bills are yours too, sis. Sometimes I just want to chuck a shoe through the TV so it can hit them in their head and give them some sense. But then again, it won't. It won't. It will not. It will not. But every time I turn around, They'd be the main ones talking stuff, talking about men ain't ish, men brokies, men this, man that. But I'm like this: if men so broke, why y'all out here asking for Ruth Chris? Why y'all asking a man to send you some money through Cash App? Buy you and your bastard kids some food. Or y'all finessing them by saying, oh, my lights getting cut off, or my gas getting cut off, or I can't come up with the other half of the rent. Can you help me? Y'all out here finessing for a wig or some glue for it. That's all y'all do. I'm so sick and tired of y'all talking crap about men when y'all ass is not even right yourself. You're not right at all. Not right at all. Help me. But yet they out here talking about something. They want a God-fearing man. Whenever I hear a woman say that a man is controlling, that means they don't want to submit to that man, and they don't want to respect them. That's controlling. When a man tell you he don't want you wearing certain clothes, that's protection and provision. If a man tell you he don't want you hanging out at a certain time, that's protection and provision. If I'm not gonna say man, if your husband tells you he don't want you on social media because he know how you are. It's so many married women on social media showing all their body, showing their husband's body. Let's get that. Let me back that up. Rewind. That's not your body, sis, when you're married. That's your husband's. Because when you get married, you become one. You are his possession. Let's keep it real. You his possession. There is no man in this world want every other man to lust over his wife. And if he do, he pimping her. If a man allow his wife to be out there showing herself like that, he have a whole bunch of women. He have a whole bunch of side chicks. He have a whole bunch of them. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn about her. Because if a man really love his wife, oh, you ain't dressing like that. That's love. That's not controlling. That's not control. That's love. You run across a man that don't mind you having an OnlyFans, don't mind you being on social media, especially Instagram, twerking, dressed half naked, going out there with bras and panties on, those bubble skirts on, showing everything. You out there flirting with everybody. And on top of it, you have the ability to talk to your ex-boyfriends, be friends with your ex-boyfriends, have all these male friends, and able to have a relationship where to a point where you're able to have free access to go back and forth to your baby daddy house with no provision. Come on. Come on. He don't care about you. You just on the roster. That's it. Showing your body on the internet and you got OnlyFans and you married. And then they had this one thing that they going around. It's a guy going around showing that means take your clothes off right now. Right. My thing is this. It's a guy that's going around. I don't know if y'all seen it. He is a guy going around doing a loyalty test. I tell y'all, 9 times out of 10, when they with these cell phones, when they do the switcheroo and the woman pass the phone, I mean have to pass the phone, the man be like, all right, fine, he'll pass the phone. The women be like, what is you doing? You deleting stuff. Or I don't think that's good. That's invading my privacy. And I'm talking about those wives. I'm not talking about those boyfriend girlfriends. Hold on a minute, y'all. I gotta get some water. Sorry. I'm not talking about those boyfriend girlfriends. I'm talking about the husband wives. First thing he asked, do you trust your wife? He be like, sure, I trust my wife. The wife. He asked the wife, you trust your husband? Sure, I trust my husband. Do y'all want to switch phones? She, I don't know. I got something to do. And the husband be like, what we got to do? We just have to grab something. No, I want to hold on to my phone and all this other stuff. If you married and you don't have the passcode to your wife's phone, you in trouble. Even if you don't check it. Even if you don't check it. My husband said, he said, my phone, my choice. Nope. Nope. Exactly, sis. Sis A-Team said his prized possession. Yes. If a man can't possess you, he can't protect you. If he cannot possess you, he won't protect you. You'll be doable. What man wouldn't turn down inside in-house cat? No man to turn down inside in-house cat. But rest assured, he gonna be out there looking for somebody that he can possess. That'll get on his program. But y'all don't know that part though. Y'all think y'all the prize. I'm the prize. What do you bring to the table? Me. And it's a broad going around. I gotta find that video. It's a broad going around telling shaming men, talking about something. If a man tell you that he don't want to see you with makeup on, he want to see you without a wig, with no makeup on, he's showing that he will not be a good fit for you, and he's also showing that he's broke and insecure. Let me say this again. Is this woman, sister, makeup caked on her face, always got a wig on, going around telling women, if you run across a man that's telling you that he wants to see you with your bare face, no wig, no makeup, just you, your natural you, the natural you, just know that he's broke. And the reason why he don't want you to wear that stuff is because he would not be able to pay to pay for you to get your hair, nails, and your makeup. And he's insecure. I think a lot of women don't know definitions of words. Don't use words if y'all don't know the definition of it. And y'all use narcissism like it's Skittles. Know what the word narcissistic is too. Cause a lot of y'all women are delusional and selfish. And guess what? Narcissistic people are delusional and selfish. Oh, y'all didn't know that, did you? Oh, poor babies. I'm so sorry. But the truth is the truth and facts is facts. Stop going around calling these men delusional and stuff. And y'all the most delusional people in the world. But we're gonna go over something that I had found. And do I want to go over this one? No, I'm not gonna go over that. And another thing, sisters, stop when your wives, stop telling your husband that you had bigger than him. Y'all know y'all messed up when you do that, right? It's a video was going around. Wife admits she had bigger to her husband, and the look on his face was so. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Forget it. I have to play
I
it,
was
y'all.
seeing this.
Hold
I was
on. This is a video, and I'm gonna make sure that I share my screen. Let me get this together right quick, y'all. Alrighty. Shisha Zed, I watches him. And let me make sure I give him his credit. So give me 1 minute, y'all. Yeah, Shisha Zed went over this video. This woman right here, and I've been running across a lot of videos of women just don't give a damn about their husband's feelings. They don't. They anything fly. You know, we gotta watch our mouths, sisters. Don't let everything fly out your mouth. Shisha Zed. I had to type this in, y'all, make sure he gets his credit. All right. Okay. Let me make sure that's where it needs to be at. Cool. All right. Now listen to this story, y'all. This is Shisha Zed. He got good content. Subscribe to his channel. Here we go.
Have you ever been scared off by it?
no. But also
He asked her, have you ever been scared off by a D?
because I didn't know. Like when I was seeing this, I was just like, okay, like you supposed to fuck them, right? So I wasn't like that's too much. I always thought it was just gonna expand anyway. I never thought that there was something that was gonna hurt me.
Did you ever have a that hurt you?
I had one that was uncomfortable and I realized that's why. It was way too big.
Why would you ask? Why would you want to? Why would you? Look at his face. Why would you want to put yourself in this situation, man? It's just some questions you don't ask your wife. Just some questions you don't ask the woman who you're dealing with, unless if you're just dating. You know, you're not somebody who's taking a chick seriously. These guys do what I realize is like a comedy satire, husband and wife thing. But I heard a few of those because I saw one video and I said, okay, this is interesting. But I heard a few of the topics. I said, there's no way. You know, they'll call you insecure. There's no way I'll sit through some of these topics. Some of these topics are crazy. And I can't tell if she's serious or not. And there's another one after this. I want you to wait for it to check it out.
That wasn't me, right? Just tell the truth.
Baby,
Just tell the truth.
baby, that's not fair.
What's not fair?
I'm not gonna marry somebody that makes me feel uncomfortable. You just right. You right. You
That was a laugh of embarrassment. Y'all see he just laughed from embarrassment. Let me see. I'm gonna fast forward. And this one fits perfectly. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna fast forward. It's another one on here. Here we go. Now y'all heard that? And he laughed like ha 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 hell. Mm-mm.
Offered you $50K a month to leave me, would you do it?
Yeah.
Yo,
But-
I don't like. Yo.
But I'm a.
The laugh of pain.
Oh, you got my kids.
Wait,
Am I
what?
also taking the kids?
Yeah, you taking the kids.
Well, he didn't say that. What if he don't want kids in his house?
Okay, I'm done with that, y'all. Y'all heard him right. He a simp. Let me stop sharing that screen. Sorry, y'all. That is the epitome of a simp. You heard her? He asked the question. I hope everybody hear me correctly. Everybody hear me good? He asked the question, would you leave me if somebody gave you some money? She said, yeah. Brother, run. Yep, this is the coffee pot. Brother, run. She is also telling him, when you lose your job, I'm gone. You said there's an echo? Hold on one minute, y'all. Baby. I'm gonna see if my husband can fix this echo. They said they hear the echo. So I don't know what's going on. Hold on one minute, y'all. Yeah, because I can hear it too a little bit.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Hmm.
I hear it too. Hold on.
Okay. Give us a moment, y'all.
You don't have nothing on. Yeah, it's in there.
I don't know how it jumped to echo. I didn't even press anything. Testing. Oh, it still sound. You still hear it? Okay. Okay. They said hello, baby. Let's see. See, I might be overlapping the video.
You sound clear.
Okay, I sound clear now, y'all.
Sound clear to me.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, but let me see here. Okay, everybody hear me loud and clear? Okay, good now. You said it's good too. All right, everybody says good now. All righty. But y'all heard what she said, right? The question was, first, she disrespected him by talking about a Johnson size. Now she disrespected him by saying he asked her would you leave me if a man gave you some money? She said, yeah, without hesitation. He said the kids going too. She said, he wouldn't want the kids. When this man lose his job, Lord forbid, if he was to lose his job, lose hours, what's going to happen? She going to leave him. Somebody, I forgot who said that. I think I seen on Corey Holcomb. He said, it's not your girl, it's just your time. That's what he going through. But again, y'all seen the red flags and you thought that you can fix her. You can't fix nobody like that. You knew she was about the money. And as soon as your money run out, that's it. Because women only looking for the bag anyway. The bag and the D. That's it. But that's embarrassing. And he laughing. I feel sorry for him, but then again, I don't feel sorry for him because he's allowing it. And he laughing. Hell. Wish somebody would tell me something like that. Hell. That is crazy. Oh, if he give me the money, yeah, you take the kids. He ain't gonna want them kids. He said, take the kids with you. She said, nah. I'm not lost for words because I don't have a loss of words because it's been happening. It's always been happening. And the more these men let women walk over them and disrespect them, the more testosterone they're gonna lose. It is what it is on that one. So let me go over to. All right, y'all. This is some crap here. This is some crap. Sisters, we have to do better. But they're not gonna do better. They want man with 6 inches, 6-pack, 6 figures. And guess what, y'all? The new 6 figure. These women want a man that make $250,000 now or $500,000. And they project thoughts. Hood ostriches. That's what they are. Number of hood ostriches. That's it. But we're gonna I'm gonna show a video, and then after that we're gonna go into the ostriches of the week, because I got a couple for y'all. I know y'all been waiting on those, but I'm gonna play a video. Let me get everything situated for you. Sorry about that, y'all. I gotta make sure that I give credit what credit is due. Yeah, do better. Do better, y'all. Do better. Like I said, y'all don't want to. Don't want to. Y'all just want to keep riding the carousel. And y'all want to keep following what's her name? Sprinkle and all these other women out here that's telling y'all you can do better. And don't let your husband keep you from your future. The most dumbest I ever heard before in my life. Okay, full screen video time, y'all.
I got the power. Come on. And the whole world in my hand. You don't want none of this. Power. My hand is warm. It's happy as hell. That's my power. They hate on my skin. I'm black as hell. That's my power. You hate my image, 'cause I'm made. Ooh, I'm made in the image of God. My hand is warm, it's happy as hell. That's my power. They hate on my skin. I'm black as hell. That's my power. Look, they hate on it. They took his image and they put a white face on it. I tell you, like Bambi, how dare you? Sheesh. We was made from the soil, but we not soil. We was made from the dirt, but we not dirt. They whitewashed the greatest image they had to. If I got cancer from the sun, I'd be mad too. I wear my melanin, I ain't got any tattoos. No ink on me, no markers. I'm light skinned, but shit, I wish I was darker. This time I'm doing it right with no author. Keep pushing, go harder. Yeah, keep pushing, get smarter. Like, I got it. Rest in peace to Mohammed. Rest in peace to your Christian church. That body's filled with embalming. I know that they gon' hate on me, but I'm just speaking Ebonics. Yeah, your church I cannot sit through. Leave me alone. I love myself and my big nose and my nappy ass head that a comb can't get through. My hand is warm. It's nappy as hell. That's my power. They hate on my skin. I'm black as hell. That's my power.
The heathen wanna be like me so much they painted a lie. They be saying Christ ain't got no color, so we won't recognize. We the people, yeah, we are the chosen. Identity stolen. We be causing commotions. They not like us, Supercell, shout out to Malafire. We the sons of God with the truth, just follow. We the superheroes, yeah, no Marvel. Now you upset, now you wanna shut us down on the internet. You mad, the prophecies unfolding. This case is closing. I got power with God, just like Jacob.
You know who I am, you know where I be. Be the light, keep your eyes on me. Yeah, you see it, yeah, I know you see it. We the salt of the earth, yeah, you wanna be it. I love everything about my people. Who else would I wanna be? No one, I got the power. Who the best nation ours?
My hand is warm. It's nappy as hell. That's my power. They hate on my skin. I'm black as hell. And that's my power. Good. All right. That was a righteous song right there.
Okay, I hope y'all like that video. That video was real good. All right, now, let me know if everybody can hear. Everybody, let me know if you can hear me clear. Make sure I didn't come in with the echo again. So everybody put a 1 in if you can hear me. Okay. It's a trip. Everything we do goes around the planet and back. Yep. Boy, I tell you. But that was a good video. That was Lael featuring Royalty Duo, the song called Power, and it's on all music streams. And also, please subscribe to Original Royalty Recordings. They have a lot of righteous music, and it's a lot of videos you guys are like. They have what they call, we'll have the R&B, they have the reggae, they have the rap without all that stuff. Is all about righteousness and coming together and being a family. I like that kind of music. I just can't deal with hearing about somebody's butthole being brown and something being pink and all this other stuff. So yeah, I'm not into that kind of music. I don't like ignorant music. I grew up, I don't know if some of you know, I think I said it before, that my grandfather was with Motown, a Motown legend at that. So I grew up around a lot of good music. I got to meet some Motown artists growing up as a child. When it came to certain music, you know, my dad spoiled me, so I used to get the vinyls. I say like every other weekend, my dad would take me to a record store, and I used to get anything I wanted, but he always made sure it wasn't nothing ratchet. So nothing ratchet at all. I don't like that kind of music. I didn't even like R. Kelly, y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. I didn't like R. Kelly at all. I don't like Drake music at all. It's certain people I don't like music, and if a guy is more of a like a simp, I can't listen to their music either. That's just me. And if a woman is like real raunchy and stuff, I don't listen to them. I never been a Little Kim fan at all. Not at all. So if I never been a Lil' Kim fan, these other women, I don't like them, and I don't listen to their music either. If you don't have a voice, a good range, and the words isn't like clicking and make sense, I don't listen to it. So, okay, let's see here. Now we are going to go to the next segment. Let me find my stuff right quick. My favorite segment of the show, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God. That intro is something else, I tell you. That intro is something else. And shout out to my husband for making that. I love that intro. But that is black women. That is black and brown women. I'm not just going to say black women. That is black and brown women. And it's some Edomite women, white women. That's ostriches too. But guess what? My show isn't towards them. It's more towards our people to help us out. It's good. Okay. Yep. So it's more to help us out. So let's see. On today's Ostrich of the Week, we have one lady that I want to go over, and let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, this is one for you. This is a mother ostrich. So let me put it on there. Let me pause, rewind, and share this screen with you guys. Here we go. And let's play.
Mary, a defense attorney went as far today as asking a judge to release this woman from custody, saying she's dealing with the trauma of the loss of her son, the same son who she is accused of beating to death for not doing his chores. There's a broken window at the home where police say a mother killed her 14-year-old son. A jail report says the woman told investigators her son did not complete his chores and she was angry. After an hour of beating the boy, police say he went unresponsive and the woman waited 5 minutes before calling 911. The boy went to the hospital where he died. The mother was booked into jail for murder.
Is he young? Is she intending to come out? Oh, no, Your Honor.
At a bail hearing Friday afternoon, the mother refused to appear in court. Despite that, her public defender argued for her to be released from custody.
Given her limited history and the fact that it appears that she cooperated with law enforcement and the fact that she has very limited resources, I believe she should be released.
The defense attorney said the woman is in grief at the loss of the son she is accused of killing.
I acknowledge the seriousness of these facts, but this also involves a mother losing her son and the significant trauma she's experiencing from that. I also argue there'll be additional trauma on top of that if she's incarcerated.
Police outlined the disturbing attack in a report, saying the woman mercilessly beat her child for an hour, including using an extension cord to spank him.
This assault happened over an hour. A 14-year-old child, extension cords. He struck his head. He lost consciousness as she continued to beat him, and then failed to call for emergency services.
Neighbors we spoke to said they didn't know the family well and they hadn't seen any issues at the home until now. So we're not naming the woman yet because she hasn't been charged. Prosecutors say they expect that to happen by next Tuesday. For now, the judge set bail at $3 million and the woman remains here at King County Jail.
Okay. Y'all see that, right? Exactly, 18. Why have mercy on her? Hold on, let me do this. Why have mercy on her? And for it's, you know what? I would have to say this. It's a lot of people out there, mainly women, saying that women are the most unprotected. I call a cap on that one. My kids hate when I say that, but I call a cap on that one. Women are the most protected on everything. They can beat their kids. They're protected. They can beat a man. They're protected. They can run over a man in front of the police. They're protected. They can get away with doing all kinds of atrocities to their children. CPS can have a file this big on them. They're protected. Guess who's not protected? These children. Guess who's laughed at if it's a DV situation and the woman is putting hands on the man? The man is laughed at. But if it was the other way around, they'll have sympathy for that, empathy for that woman. Because she's going through that, wouldn't have no empathy for that man. So you miss me with that BS when it comes to women not being protected. Women not having rights. And y'all can miss me with that BS with that double minority stuff. I'm black and I'm a woman. I ain't never said that. I know I'm a woman. I'm not no double minority, nothing. That don't give me no special privileges. Just because I was able to push out a baby, that don't give me no special privileges. I'm doing what what Most High made me to do. That's not a privilege. That don't make me special. I'm not the only woman that push out a baby. I'm not the only woman that's able to be married. I'm not the only woman that's able to do wifely duties. And all these women out here have an inflated ego saying that they're a 10. I'm going to put it this way. I was just thinking about this earlier. I don't think I'm a 10. I think I'm a 6. It all depends on what my husband think of me. Reason I give myself a 6, I need to lose this weight. I need to lose this weight, y'all. I gained some weight. I got to get this weight off. I'm back on my keto, y'all. Back on my keto. And I got my husband. We on a keto kick. So we got to get this weight off. Got to burn the fat, and I do not want to be big again. I can't do it. Not with what I'm going through. I can't do it. Because the more weight I have on me, the worse my condition gets. So I got to get this weight off. So yeah, to me, I'm a 6. Realistically, that's how I feel. I'm a 6. I don't believe I'm perfect. I believe I'm flawed. And all of that. But you get these women, you ask them, what you rate yourself? I'm a 10, and you fake from head to toe. You got a belly booty lift. You have cumbrellas on, drag queen makeup, fake everything, and y'all sisters, stop following a white woman. Y'all claim y'all don't like them, but y'all do everything they do. Case in point, y'all out there getting fillers put in y'all face. Y'all out there getting Botox put in your face. Do y'all know Botox is actually botulism fluid that they put in their bodies? Y'all letting them put a needle all up in because you don't want wrinkles in your forehead. You want your face to be stiff. You shave off your eyebrows just to draw them on. Looking like an angry bird. You know your eyebrows don't go all the way up here and down there. I don't like that. I really don't. I rarely have any eyebrows, but I got my daddy's eyebrows. I'm not putting no liner on it because they're not thin. I don't need to do that. I don't need to darken them. I like my eyebrows the way they are. I'll probably get them trimmed a little bit. That's about it. I'm not about to draw no eyebrows. I'm walking around looking like Ronald McDonald. I'm not no clown. That's what y'all look like, clowns. Y'all look like cookie cutter clowns. Y'all out here looking like wisdom teeth. Y'all paying for belly booty lifts, and your back gonna hurt. Y'all letting them inject. Now they got some new stuff where they injecting it in their behinds. Y'all know what they putting up in there. And on top of it, the needles is hitting certain veins and stuff. Y'all getting sepsis and everything. Now, I worked in hospitals. I had certain patients that had breast implants. And they was old. It don't look good, sis, when you get old. You gotta let them cut back up in there and redo it. My scar is gonna be from necessary surgeries, not stuff that's for vain purposes. Everybody want a big butt. Y'all know that the more weight you gain, the bigger it gets, and it don't look right. Your thighs don't even match it. Y'all down out here from the waist down looking like the letter P. Diaper booties and stuff. They do like diaper booties. Y'all Angry Birds, Mrs. Potato Heads. Y'all even out here. I gotta find this picture for y'all. Let me find this. I'm gonna show you exactly what y'all looking like. Watch me. Y'all get mad if you want to. Let me type this in. I'm gonna show you exactly what you look like. So every time I see y'all out in the street, y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all look like Greta. Do anybody remember who Greta was? Let me share my screen with y'all. This who y'all look like, Greta. Y'all remember her? Oh, shoot. This who y'all look like, Greta. Tell me they don't look like this. The wig, the lashes, The attitude, half dressed. Look at the long nails, y'all. This is what they look like. So every time I see them, I think of Greta. And if y'all don't know who this is, this is Greta on Gremlins 2. I'm a Gremlins fan, y'all. I like Gremlins. But this is what I see when I see y'all. Y'all don't look right. Also, and they flamboyant. They real flamboyant. But yeah, they look just like this gremlin. Let me get her full. Look at that. She got the mini skirt on, her belly always showing. That's what they do. They show skin. They leave nothing to the imagination. Nothing. This is how y'all look, sis. Say I'm lying. Y'all have all different color hair in your head. Everybody know your hair not green, pink, purple, blue, blonde. Out here walking looking like a pack of Skittles or either some Mentos, and got a nerve talking about some. Do I look like a Applebee's chick? Whatever. But this is what y'all look like right there. Just like that. Y'all know I ain't lying. That's how they look. Anybody mad at me, I don't care. But that's how y'all look. Same attitude. Let's get to another ostrich video for you guys. But yeah, that woman, she beat her son because he didn't do his chores. Y'all think that's the first time she put hands on him? That's not the first time. What makes a person whoop a child for over an hour, nonstop, with an extension cord, not knowing where that extension cord gonna land? That is a woman that hates her child. She also, for a woman to hate her son or her kids like that, she hate that father. And a lot of times women take, I won't even call them women. Those ostriches take it out on those children. Because if it wasn't for you, I'd be out here living my best life. If it wasn't for you, my body would still be whatever. Don't blame them kids. Blame yourself. You the one want the sex. I ain't never blamed my kids for something that I wanted at the time. Y'all just happened. Y'all just happened. You don't blame the kids for. I'm responsible for my own body. I'm responsible for my own life. I'm the one that's responsible for whatever I do in the future from now on after I had that child. Our kids owe us nothing. Nothing. It's great if they want to give us something. Kudos. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I tell my kids all the time, thank you. My kids be sending me money. I'm like, thank you. I don't tell them, oh, you owe me because I did A, B, C, D, and E. That was my job. That was my duty as a mother. Our kids don't owe us nothing. They owe us respect. But to beat your child because he didn't do chores, nonstop. And then the coroner report, I'm going to go over that in depth because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over that Tuesday, but more in depth. And I'm going to go over that with a content creator that allowed me to use his content. So I'm going to have all that together. So we're going to go over that in depth Tuesday. Okay. So that'll be what we'll be talking about far as the women putting their hands on their children, all because they crap for brains, basically. All women can't be mothers. All females cannot be a woman, and all women can't be mothers. It is what it is. So, brothers, just because it looked like a woman, just because it looked like a mother, just because it looked like it cares, just because it looked, and I'm talking about the ostriches, just because it looked like, don't mean that it is. Y'all have to be careful out there. I have to be like that with my sons. They grown, but at the same time, I still got that mother instinct, and I still be like, if I see something going left, I'm saying something to my sons. Some people like, I wouldn't say nothing. I'm a mother. I'm gonna say something to my sons. And if you don't like me, you just don't like me. I'm not gonna stay quiet. I can't stay quiet. I can't do it. Now, this is another ostrich. Now, this one is going to piss y'all off. Let me pause it. Hold on 1 minute. Is this it? Yep. I'm going to pause this and share the screen. Another monster mammy. I wouldn't call her mother. Monster mammy. Here we go.
Is everyone ready? Good.
All good? Good.
Hold on, Michaela's figuring her stuff out. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm Chief Sarah Corsi. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. This type of brutal crime shakes the community. The events that took place this past Saturday are deeply disturbing and heartbreaking. The pain and suffering an innocent child endured at the hands of those he trusted and loved the most. Before I turn the podium over to our PIO, Detective Sullivan, I would be remiss if I didn't ask the community to find it in their heart to keep this child, his family, in their thoughts and prayers. Please keep our officers, the hospital staff, and the state attorneys in your hearts also. They're working tirelessly to see that justice is brought to this young child. Detective Sullivan.
Okay, excuse me, that's the stool. Hello, my name's Detective Sullivan. Thank you guys for being here today. So let's get into this. On February 22nd at 10 p.m., we received a phone call from Advent Health Hospital staff that they received a 10-year-old male patient that contained evidence of physical abuse. Additionally, they were performing active CPR on the child and administering life-saving measures. We learned that the child was brought in through the front door of the emergency department after arriving by vehicle with the child's mother, Kimberly Mills, and a male now identified as Andre Walker. Per hospital staff, Andre left the hospital immediately. Once Kimberly learned that law enforcement was on the way, she immediately left the hospital, all while her 10-year-old son was receiving CPR. And just so you guys are aware, this is Andre Walker, and this is Kimberly Mills. Shortly after our units arrived at the hospital, Kimberly Mills returned with her other child. Once we obtained Kimberly's information, we obtained her address, which is within our city limits. Detectives began working immediately on obtaining a search warrant for the house. Kimberly refused to cooperate with the law enforcement investigation. The 10-year-old child was eventually airlifted to a regional trauma center where hospital staff continued life-saving efforts. It is clear to our agency that this child underwent gruesome abuse. He is covered head to toe, He is covered head to toe in various size bruises that are in various stages of healing. Additionally, he is covered in burn marks. This child underwent further abuse that I am unable to discuss at this time. This 10-year-old little boy is fighting for his life. He is in critical condition, and we are unsure which direction his healing will go. There is a high possibility that these charges could be enhanced depending on his outcome. Upon serving the search warrant at the residence, detectives obtained several pieces of pertinent evidence. This evidence told a story of what this child went through, and we believe will help piece together what occurred prior to them arriving at the hospital. To put it plainly, this child was tortured. I'm happy to say that shortly before this press conference, we learned Andre Walker turned himself into the Lake County Jail. Detectives in the community still have questions, and now that we know Andre Walker has turned himself in, detectives will be making contact with Andre Walker. We are hopeful that some of these questions will be answered. Detectives have put countless hours and continue to put all of their efforts towards this investigation. We want justice for this 10-year-old boy, and due to this being an open investigation, certain details cannot be released to or discussed to maintain integrity to this case. At this time, I'm willing to answer some questions.
Apparently this does not seem to be a one-time thing.
Based off of the bruises that we found in various stages of healing, no, we don't believe this is a one-time thing.
Can you say how long you think the abuse is going back?
It's hard to say, but that's something we hope to find answers to.
Was the other boy, did he have any signs, he or she had any signs of abuse?
That's something that hopefully today we'll have answers to that as well.
Has Andre been cooperative? Have you guys had an opportunity to talk to him at all?
Due to him just recently turning himself in, we're hoping that we can get some of those, any questions that we have for him, that he'll be willing to answer that. So hopefully by the end of today.
If you could talk a little bit about, and you started speaking to, but how the boy who is being treated, how he is doing at this very moment.
At this very moment, he remains to be in critical condition. It's hard to say what direction he's going to go. He's fighting for his life.
Has the mother been cooperative at all? She had any statements you were able to share with us?
She did not wish to speak with us.
Is there any history with this family? Do you guys have a call history at that home, or is there a DCF history with this family?
So we checked with DCF. We did not see any recent or any contact with DCF reports or anything like that. We did do a call history at the residence. There was one recent call where mom called in with questions about the 10-year-old boy.
You didn't respond out there, though?
No, it was a call that could be handled over the phone.
Was there any signs, was there any signs of sexual abuse of this 10-year-old boy?
Some details of the investigation I can't say, but I will have you read in between the lines.
The relationship between Nils, Kimberly, and Andre, are they a couple? Are they related? What's their relationship?
Sure. So because she wasn't very forthcoming with her relationship with him or him at all, we're still trying to piece together his relationship to her.
Has there been any outside contact with other family in regards to the little boy that's being treated? Any distant relatives?
So biological dad, he lives out of state. He was immediately notified and was immediately able to come down to be with his two sons.
And then, can you speak at all to what you may have seen inside the house upon the search warrant?
Enough that we are able to paint a certain picture that leads us to believe this little boy was tortured.
Was the boy in school outside the home?
Yes.
He was going
He attended school, yes.
This may be kind of a piggyback, and you might not be able to answer it, but talking about what you were able to take from the home is, and what has helped you piece together this investigation. I know we talked about burns. Is there anything that you can give us to give an indication of how he might have been burned?
Not without losing the integrity of the case.
If you could speak to the emotions, because I know I spoke to a neighbor, obviously very shocked. Us seeing the details, very shocking, and I see raw emotions during the press conference.
Ask your question one more time.
Your emotions.
My emotions. So I'm, excuse me, I'm a mother. A lot of us are parents at this agency. So to hear and, you know, based off of what we've seen, obviously this is heartbreaking. As parents, we protect our children. We'll protect anyone's child. So to learn that this child was supposed to be protected and wasn't, obviously is devastating and gut-wrenching. So personally, it's difficult, as you saw. I tried to keep my cool, I'm sorry. So.
For the biological father, what was kind of his reaction? You know, you said he was able to immediately come. What was his reaction, if you can speak to it at all?
If you were to imagine your child undergoing something like this and what your reaction would be, was his reaction. And a very reasonable reaction from a parent that loved their child.
Is he the father of the other child?
Yes, yes.
Was he married to Kimberly?
I don't know. Anyone else? Okay, thank you guys for being here.
Y'all heard that, right? Hold on 1 minute. Y'all heard that, right? She left while her baby was getting CPR. I see somebody else in chat. I can dig it. Baby is here. How you doing, brother? This baby was fighting for his life. As I remember, he didn't make it, y'all. And I'm going over that some more as well next week. I'm just going over the stories that I will be going over next week. But I made sure I put this in the ostrich of the week. Now, this last one I want to make sure it's not a long one. First, I was going to do that. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do a Kendra G thing. I'm going to do a Kendra G. It's going to be short because I don't want it to be long. Her show is a crap show. I'm going to be nice. So, let me find it right quick. I have to go into, I'm going to have another segment, y'all. I'm working on it. Right now I call them silly and desperate ostriches. Yeah, but I'm gonna change the thing. I'm gonna have a little segment for them as well. And we'll be going over Kendra G's show. Cause those women, sometimes they give me a headache. I can't watch them all the way. I do watch Single by Choices. Shout out to them. I love they show. They break it down and everything and stuff. So I watch them a lot. They be wanting me to go over certain stuff. So I told them I'll be putting this stuff on my show as well. So because they like my output whenever they show it on their channel. So here we go. Let's see. Playlist. All right, let's see. Yeah, this one right here, y'all. Actually, no. Let me do this one. And this gonna be the last segment. This one says she's tired of settling, and you have to make at least 300,000 a year. Did y'all hear me? Hold on. You have to make 300,000 a year to be with her. I smell sprinkle disciple. Let me go ahead, make this big for you. And Let's play.
God, Kendra! I'm on the show!
I love your energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Am I saying your name right?
It's Tahira.
Tahira?
Uh-huh.
Tahira.
Tahira, yes.
Tahira, how old are you?
I'm 43.
What do you do for a living? The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
I have a daycare.
What, honey?
I have a daycare.
Daycare.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any kids?
I have 3 kids, 29 and 10.
29 and 10. All by the same man?
All by the same man.
Okay. Did you get divorced? Were you had been married?
I was married for 20 years. I got divorced in 2022.
Why you get divorced?
He was a bum, Kendra.
Ooh.
But we're not gonna talk about him.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about him.
We're not
All
gonna
right.
talk about him. We're not gonna talk about him.
Okay, Tierra, 43. She works at a daycare. Was once married. Mom to 3. All by your ex-husband, right?
Oh, my ex-husband, yes.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
All right, let's go. Tierra, how old? Ucha, I'm tired. So we're
It's
gonna
okay.
move
It's okay. I'm
fast.
tired too.
Oh
It's
my
all right.
God, I know it's terrible. Tierra, 43, Scorpio, works at a daycare, divorced.
I own a daycare. I don't work at once, Kendra.
Ooh, correct
Wait a minute
me.
now.
Correct me, entrepreneur.
Wait a minute, Kendra. Yes.
I apologize. I
It's okay,
apologize.
it's okay, it's
Correct
okay.
me. Okay, she owns a daycare.
Yes.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Oh, someone driven, someone honest, someone that wants to have fun, someone open-minded, someone successful. I cannot stress that enough. Someone about their bag.
Okay.
Yes.
What are your deal breakers?
A liar. I'm real understanding. So you can tell me anything. Like, she got a fat ass. I like it. Let's look at it together. Like, you don't have to lie. You don't have to cheat. Be honest.
Now I have to say something on this one. Hold on 1 minute. I have to say something on this one. Girl, you lying. Unless you want to be a volunteer side chick. For one, you hate yourself putting that blind in your head. And she wearing contacts. That's not her eye color. Why didn't you work that out with your husband? And she's saying she owned a daycare. Let me tell y'all about the daycare thing. They could say they own a daycare all they want to. 9 times out of 10, it's government, it's state funded. You're able to have a daycare in your house. They don't pay you that much. So, boo, you ain't making $100,000 a year. She want a man to make at least $3,000 a year, $300,000 a year. But she will only settle for $200,000, y'all. So says she is a Scorpio. I don't follow none of those. I don't do what they call those horoscopes at all. Cause to me, let me tell y'all my take on the horoscopes. My mom liked the horoscopes. My sister lived by the horoscope. I'm being honest. My sister lived by the horoscope. Whatever the horoscopes say, how her day gonna go. Yeah, my horoscope says it's gonna be whatever. And I'm not about to see something that somebody then conjured up and wrote up on a piece of paper and make that into my life. I'm not about to do that. And that's what women do. They say I'm this sign, so you gonna have to deal with it. It's nothing but an excuse for you to cover up your insecurities, your transgressions, your traumas. And all you want to do is lash out on whatever man you with your children, whatever your day-to-day life is, and you will always blame it on that so-called sign that a man that's man-made. How you doing, Big Tay 85? It's man-made. So if your horoscope said, "Oh, you ain't ish today," you gonna say you ain't ish? I don't do them at all. Soon as somebody say, "What's your sign?" Me. I don't have no signs. But let's continue with this foolery because it gets worse. Y'all think that was it, but I'm sorry, Kendra, these wigs, whew, Lord, these hair hats, something else. But let's get to it, y'all.
That's it. Be honest.
So he could look at another woman with you.
Yes, like I enjoy looking at. I appreciate a good looking woman that takes care of herself, and she got a cute outfit on. I might give her a compliment. She got a nice body. I might give a compliment before he does. It's okay. I'm not jealous at all.
Okay.
Yes, not jealous.
What are your deal breakers?
Just a liar. Broke. Not a go-getter. Comfortable. Doesn't want more.
Okay.
That's it.
Should he look a certain way?
Just attractive.
I will pause it. Although she said was, hold on, let me make sure I do something right quick. That was code word for I like a scammer, drug dealer. Don't let your 9 to 5 be the only job you have. Your money is my money, and my money is my money. You are to go 100% on everything. And you will be responsible of taking care of my children as well. She is another one. Soon as he she get with this guy, he lose his job or something like that, or he get laid off, she gonna bounce. She'll have a Rolodex already. It's a lot of women that want to be men so bad. But I'm sorry, sisters, we can't be men. Because a man can go into a woman. A man can go into a woman. Us as women, men come into us. So when a man's DNA get up in us, we carry their DNA for a very long time. A very long time. You wonder, have y'all ever wondered, and I'm talking about the brothers. Sisters know this too. But the brothers, you ever ran across some females that's just got a legion of demons on them? You don't know which way they coming. It's like they talk like a different person every day, and you just look like where the hell that came from. That's the dude she was sleeping with. She all aggressive and stuff like that, got testosterone more than yours. That's the guy she's sleeping with or entertaining. And then you have a lot of these women too that got baby daddies. They still sleeping with their baby daddies. I don't understand that I'm being honest. I don't understand that concept. Ugh, nah. Nope. The hell am I gonna sleep with you for? And I got a whole man, a whole life. Somebody that's taking care of your kids and sleeping with you for what? If that was the case, I would stay with you. It's a video, and that's gonna be next. It's a video of a woman that took $9,000 out of her husband's account to give to her baby daddy to get him bailed out of jail. I ran across a whole bunch of videos. These women, a man saved them, and yes, these men saved us. They saved your sorry behind from the streets, took your stray ass in, you and your bastard kids. That's what they are, because you're not married. Took your bastard kids in, taking care of you and your kids. When a man take us in as single mothers, we are considered a liability. They coming more out of pocket. That's their resources we're using. That's the kindness of their hearts to do that. But y'all think it's an obligation for them to do. It's not a man's obligation to take care of your kids that you had from another ninja. It's not. A lot of y'all not grateful. Y'all not grateful. I was grateful. My husband took me and my 4 kids from my ex-husband. I was grateful. And still am. He didn't have to take me in. Not at all. He wasn't obligated to do those things. But a lot of y'all, oh, I deserve this, and he gonna do this, and if he can't accept my kids, he ain't gonna accept me. And he gonna do this, and he gonna do that, and he gonna worship my feet, and I want a God-fearing man. A lot of times, if y'all brothers run across a woman that say they want a God-fearing man, let me tell you what God-fearing means to these ostriches. God-fearing means I want you to kiss my derriere. I want you to worship me. I'm the goddess. We're not goddesses. I never considered myself as a goddess. I'm not a queen unless my husband called me one. I never call myself a queen. I don't like when somebody don't call me queen. It's for my husband to call me queen. Because a lot of men use it loosely. They call everybody a queen. And I used to see simps call every woman a queen. If it's not your wife, don't call no woman a queen. Exactly, sis. So take heed said, my husband saved me. Hell yeah. Yep, hell yeah. I could say that, hell yeah. He sure did. Mine too. Mine too. Do I regret it? Nope. Nope. And then on top of it too, sis, a lot of these sisters out there thinking that once they get with a man, it's gonna be perfect. Same with some men when they get with a woman and you get married, you think it's gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be something in there. But it's gonna always be what in the Bible said, trouble in the flesh. So you're gonna always have a issue gonna rise because the devil like to jump on a black woman. I'm just being honest, especially when we married. And take heed, you know what I'm talking about. It jumps on us and stuff, and the first thing our husbands be looking at us like, you better calm that down or something. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women don't like that. They don't like to be told anything. The first thing they tell them that, oh, you ain't my daddy. Nope. But guess what? Yes, he is your daddy. He's your daddy. Get mad. He your daddy. Your husband takes the place of your father. Because guess what? Your husband is your teacher. Your husband is your protector. A man can't protect anything that he can't conquer. A man cannot protect anything that won't listen to him. And a man sure ain't gonna protect your ass if you don't respect him. You be walking around like everything okay, but this man, like, yeah, ain't nothing okay. Exactly, I can dig it, baby. He said that they want simps. Yeah, they want simps. They love simps. Oh, they love some simps. I can't deal with simps. I'm sorry. Simps is the most whine baby, weak natured, chasing after females. Every female that give them a sniff of they draws, they just weak. I can't. I'm telling y'all, I can't stand simps. Oh, I can't stand simps. They make me sick. They really do. They make me sick. Those are the weakest form of a man. Period. But let's get to this video, y'all. Back to the video.
I'm not really into big guys, but no skinny ones either. So have some meat on your bones and be attractive. Take care of yourself. Hygiene is very important. Smell good. I love a man that smells good.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Kendra gonna kill me for this one, but I'm gonna say 300,000 and more.
Don't play with it. You know we had a girl, and I think all the girls is gonna file suit now. She came on and said she wanted a guy that made 500K. She was settled for 350K. This was, I want to say, 2 years ago. And she called me this year, a couple weeks ago, and they was in Thailand and said she's about to get engaged. So, and he made way more than 500K. So 300K. Now you know.
Now I have to say something. Kendra is so. Let me be nice. Don't have nothing to say nice. Don't say it at all. Anyway, she is so naive. It was on her show. It was a woman that showed up. A girl that showed up. Right. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on 1 minute. It was a girl that showed up. A female. Right. She got on Kendra G's show and said that she wanted a man that made 500,000 a year. She came back with an update and said she found this man that made 500,000 a year. 500,000, I mean, that made $500 a year, right? Okay. When she showed up, y'all, she had a Dollar Tree wig on. Said she was in Thailand. The guy looked like a thug. Did you hear me? Pants hanging off his butt. He walked past a little bit. Oh, we in Thailand and he make 500,000. I got me one, girl. And that crusty ass wig that was real stiff. Soon as she turned, it was like this. Girl, bye. And Kendra fell for it. Well, then again, I ain't gonna say nothing because that's not nice. But anyway, she fell for it. Do you know this fool in the background said, you need to get a job? But she found the $500,000 a year man. He told you you need to get a job. He walked past with his pants hanging and his underwear showing, but he make 500,000 a year. And then before Kendra came on the show, I'm gonna find it so y'all can see it. Before Kendra picked her up, picked up her call, I heard her said, with your broke such and such. But a lot of people in the comments caught it. Kendra didn't catch it. And she was capping the whole time. Girl, you mean to tell me a man that make, anybody believe a man that make $500,000 gonna hook up with a hood rat? Need they brain checked. Let's continue.
All the cousins is gonna say,
I don't care. I don't care what the cousin's gonna say. Because you have to think of it. When you have a man, he needs to be able to provide with or without you. If something happens to my daycare and I fall, I need him to be able to pick me up. I need him to, if you pay the mortgage, I'm gonna pay the bills. Simple. And I want you to be able to support. I want a caregiver. I want somebody to take care of me. I'm a help. I'm not lazy. I have my own money. I have everything, but I want to be able to build with somebody that already have their stuff together. I don't want you to be working on yourself. I want your stuff to already be together.
okay, did your ex-husband feel on?
Now, I have to say this. Sisters, Y'all out here looking for a ready-made man. You gonna lose him every time. Let me tell you why. Marriages last when you build with this man. Especially when you with this man, you're his wife. You gets to be there in his ups and downs. You gets to prove to him that when he at his lowest state, you won't hold that against him. When he's at his lowest state, you won't bring more stress to him. You will be his peace. We are supposed to be peaceful as possible to our husbands when stuff like that arises. These women that's jumping into these men with these men that already have themselves established, they expect to take half of this man's income, half of his 401k and whatever pension and all of that. They didn't even go in the mud with these men. Now, I'm not saying they had to go in the mud with helping him work and stuff, because we don't be there with our husbands when they work. Going into the mud with our husbands is being that support system when he go through some ish at work. You don't tell your husband, oh, well, you need to make more money because I was with such and such and he made way more money and I'm not used to this. I had better than this. I was with this kind of guy and he bought me this. He took me this. He took me that. I want to go on vacation. I want a Birkin bag. I want a car. I want all this other stuff. And you putting all this burden on this man and you making him feel low. We supposed to boost their ego, not make them feel like they're nothing. I seen a lot of women in my life made a man feel like shit. And he out there busting his butt. Soon as he lose a job, you yapping in his ear. And while you yapping in his ear talking stuff, you on your way to the next man and you already talking to a man behind his back already. If you wasn't while you was with him in the first place. Because a lot of women, when they get with these men, these ready-made men, they are not getting rid of those male orbiters. They got male best friends. Even the ones that's fruity. They fruity friends. They fruity male friends. They sleep with them too. I know this for a fact. They use that as a decoy, and these guys fall for it. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about him. You ain't gotta worry about Charles. He gay. He don't like women. He like men's. No, he like you too, and you know he blowing your back out, and you just y'all putting up that front. Y'all lying to your men. You lying to your husband. And I have to say this too, brothers. It's a lot of women that got female friends. I don't have any. I don't hang around them. I don't have any. But they have carpet munching buddies. Those friends are carpet munching buddies. They always going on trips together. They always hanging out together. Women only go out hanging out, and I'm talking about you married women, because of course we know the single women doing it. You married women that have these single friends, even these married friends of yours, female friends of yours. Either y'all doing each other or y'all meeting men and y'all covering for each other. That's the only way. And if I blew up your spot, oh well. I'm gonna finish this video. Hold on, y'all.
All these characteristics?
That's why he an ex.
Have you ever dated a man that fit all these characteristics?
That's why my goals are high now. Because I already had what I don't want earlier in life. So now I want what I want.
I understand. Just hypothetical question.
Yes.
I mean, there's men that make 300K. They walk this planet. But let's just say hypothetically, this man doesn't want to date you back. Are you okay never having another man until you see Jesus?
I think the problem is I've been settling for under, and a lot of men I meet in San Diego, they do make that 100K. So when people say they want to meet somebody with 6 figures, but they still are broke, they still can't support themselves in San Diego. A lot of people out here, the bills are high. Like I have a 4-bedroom, my mortgage is $4,300. So,
But here's my question. I'm not giving you pushback. I'm asking you a simple question.
Sister, stop saying that you settling. We don't settle. The men that choose us settle. Case in point. Say this guy find you. We as women sure already know we not the only one they pursuing. Because men is like this. When they dating you, they got other women as well. They trying to decide on which woman they want to marry. They have a system of pros and cons. They want to know if they're able to deal with this situation. Because come on now, sisters, we have issues, we have problems. We not perfect at all. We not. We have traumas and everything else. All of us have traumas. We have flaws. And a lot of times on Kendra G show, a lot of these women, when she asks them how many, name me 3 flaws, they be like, I don't even know. I don't even think of any flaws. I don't even know if I have any. You have women that's 500 pounds or some women that's like big as hell and had not one child. And the first thing that should come out your mouth is, my flaw is I stuff my face. That's what you should be saying, sis. Oh, good night, sis. Yeah, I stuff my face. That's a flaw. I gotta lose weight. That's a flaw. Or I have a mouth. I can't take commands from a man. Or one of my flaws is, if a man was to tell me I can't wear A, B, C, D, and E, I don't like for a man to tell me what to do. Sis, that's a flaw. And y'all sugarcoat it. And she's something else, but let's continue so I can finish this up.
Yes,
No.
there are men that make 300K. So if there isn't a man that makes 300K that tries to date you, marry you, and all those things, are you okay with never having another man until you see Jesus?
I think I will settle, but I will settle with at least 200. The minimum is 200.
So 200. So if a man that makes 200K does not try to date you, court you, be with you, you are fine being single for the rest of your life.
I'll just date, but not take anyone serious and be married.
Oh.
Not live with him. We can't cohabitate, anything like that. So
Okay. So now I'm getting more. So you can date a man that makes less than 300, 200K. You just can't marry the man.
I can't marry the man.
Okay. We got more context to the statement.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam. Okay, we see you. You got a booty. I like you have a nice body.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Love and Dating in Los Angeles said, 300K, I'm going to get a young chick with no kids. Sorry, no moonwalking. Sorry, boo. You did it backwards.
She's not going to be able to match your 300K.
Well, you know, a man that
chick.
makes 300K doesn't care.
I care. I want to ask
care,
you.
but FYI, I think all women should know this. A man that makes 300K is not basing a woman's income when he's dating. I don't think any man wants a bum chick, but he more so wants a woman that can fit into his schedule, available when he needs her to be available, but he's not saying, do you make 300K in order to date me? And I think a lot of women get that confused at times.
But I also don't want a man that will want a young chick. Like I want
That's fair.
someone that dates within his age range and that would want a 43-year-old woman. I wouldn't want a man that's looking at a 20-year-old girl.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Corinne,
Did y'all hear the shade? 20-year-old girl. No, you mean 20-year-old woman. What you mean, girl? And two, what you mean? Oh, he ain't gonna find no woman that make $300,000 a year. Girl, you don't make $300,000 a year. The hell you talking about? $300,000 a year, and you fake from head to toe. And then on top of it, the first thing that come out their mouth, I want a man that's not a liar. Girl, everything about you is a lie. And a lot of y'all women that's out there saying that you don't want a man that's a liar, y'all lie. When you put makeup on your face, your man, the guy you dating, never saw your natural face. You lie. You a liar. He never saw your hair. All he saw was wigs and extensions and hair hats with the headbands on it. That's a lie. Your BBL is a lie. Your breast implants is a lie. Your tucked in stomach is a lie. And as y'all see, it's more and more stories of women out here leaving their kids in the house by themselves for a week, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, alone by themselves, got a whole boyfriend they live with. And a lot of times they don't even tell these men they got a lot of kids. You are a walking lie. You are a liar, ma'am. So how the hell can you ask for a man that's not a liar when your ass is one? Damn hypocrites. Here we go.
Corinne said, what does this 1% man get from you? Do you qualify for the 300K man, honestly?
What does a 300K man qualify? What do you need to qualify for a 300K man?
Can I answer this?
Answer it. Yeah, answer it.
I'm trying to think of what I've heard, and the biggest thing I think that men that have a lot of money, they really want you to be available when they're available. So sometimes if you're equally as busy, that doesn't always work for them because they need you to be available when they be available. Yes, sometimes they want younger, but then sometimes they don't want younger because they don't like the immaturity, they don't like the conversation. But yes, there are components when they like younger. Sometimes they have no kid policies. That is sometimes.
That's sometimes. I want somebody that can travel, someone that money is not an issue, someone that can pay their own bills, someone that has a home, someone that doesn't require me to put my card up, someone that is financially stable. And for me, 300K is that number. For me, living in San Diego, 300K is that number. People in San Diego are struggling making 150.
So let me ask you this before we go there. So why do you think you've never dated this man then?
I don't think I go to the right places.
So now are you going to the right places?
I'm still not going to the right places. I'm at home.
Okay, so you're coming on my show. So this is your first step. We're saying it outside so the universe and God can hear. What are the other steps you're taking to really find and marry a 300K man?
I haven't took any steps. This is my first step right here.
Okay.
I'm on your app.
Okay.
I'm on dating apps and I'm just looking for places to go. And I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone because I normally don't date outside of my outside of African American men.
Oh, so you didn't. I skipped that. So you'll date outside of Black men?
Yes.
Okay.
If they're attractive.
Oh, sorry about that. Bingo. A divester, y'all. That explains why she got hazel contacts in her eyes and that blonde hair in her head. She think Zaddy gonna help her out. Even them, Zaddies don't want you. They not about to be. You are not about to find a $300,000 a year white man with a sister, unless you look up like Serena Williams or somebody else because they got money. They'll get somebody with money. But if you ever noticed, and I'm just gonna be honest, white men get with the lowest of the lower black women. And then when they do get with a black woman, that black woman take care of that white man. And let me speak on that. Y'all sisters that's out here, I want to divest. Black men ain't this. I don't want to go 50-50 with a black man. But I will tell y'all time and time again, 90% of the black women I know that mess with a white man take care of that white man. That white man don't work. They out there busting they butt. They get with white men that's artists. I always hear this. He's an artist, but he has no job. They go out there busting their ass, working 2 jobs, take care of him. He'll have his house. He'll own his house, of course, but she'll be out there busting her ass, taking care of him. But you don't have that same bravado for a man that you came from. You came from a black man, sis. And quite honest, you still a slave because you slaving for that white man, but you can't slave for a black man. I said what I said. Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All right.
never have before, but I'm okay with opening up to.
So West Mode, I think they're referring to the lady I talked about a second ago. That one lady success story about to leave a whole lot of y'all single. Nothing wrong with wanting someone financially stable, but 300K?
I don't think that's a big stretch. I mean, I said I would settle for 200K. I don't think 200K is a big stretch. I think that's doable.
Okay.
300 might be a big stretch, but 200 I said I'll settle for. It's not a big stretch.
Okay, 200 to settle for. Have you dated? But you've dated a man that makes 200K.
I've dated a man that makes 200K.
So what was wrong with him?
He was a liar. He's a cheater. And I'm learning most successful men are liars and cheaters that make that amount of money.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot comes with that tax bracket, child.
A lot
I don't know
comes
what
with that
y'all
tax
taking.
You got to deal with a lot. You got to be
But the money matters to you enough that you're willing to deal with it?
I mean, maybe.
Woo! Child, let's keep going. All right.
Hold on, y'all. I have to say this. Women that's with a 9-to-5 man that works a job, they can't deal with him cheating. But it's okay for him to cheat if he make this money. You's a lie. You are a liar. And what that sound like to y'all? What kind of woman signs up for that? I said streetwalkers. I'm gonna say streetwalkers because I don't want to get flagged for saying the other word. You a streetwalker, man. I'll let him cheat. He could cheat all he wants to just as long as I'm getting money. And yes, when you get with a guy that make all that money, yeah, they deal with a lot of women and a lot of other problems. You do not want to deal with that. A woman wouldn't want to deal with that. But a female, a woman that got low self-esteem would deal with that. And she is what who said that? Somebody called them low hanging fruits. This is one right there. You think she love herself? No, she don't. It's obvious. Look how she look. She's a divester. That's number 2. You don't love yourself once you a divester. And your ex-husband didn't make $300,000 a year. Now you think that you can get $300,000 a year and you a mother of 3? Good luck. Let's continue. We're gonna finish this out. Almost done.
Maybe.
When was your last relationship? Did I ask you this?
December.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
December.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Not settling.
Okay, hold on real quick. And you said it a couple times, and I was gonna let it skip. I really hate the way y'all use settling, because I don't think y'all use settling properly. Settling for someone, let's just say if he made 100K, which is still unique. If he made 100K but was there for you in the time you really needed somebody, you know, and showed up for you, that wouldn't be settling. You'll be blessed. Sometimes I think you're settling when you deal with all the things that come along with the man that makes a lot of money, which could be lack of time, other women, disrespect, you know, the lies that you mentioned. So I just think that you guys base settling off of the things that you shouldn't be settling off of. You're settling if a man is whooping your ass and you won't go nowhere.
Well, that's a deal breaker for me. I will
Right,
not
but
deal
hold
with-
on, but you said earlier, like, I'll settle for 200K. So basically, you're saying that this salary, if you take anything less than 200K, in your mind, you're settling. But you don't even know what might come along with that man that makes all that money. That might be a more settling case. You can get a man that makes 500K, but let's say he got 5 women. He never shows up for you. He's not trustworthy. To me, that's an example of
So
settling.
when I say settling is a deal breaker for me, that when I say that, I mean settling for a man that's dealing with more than just me. Settling
Right, but when
for-
you said earlier, you was like, you'll take 300K, but you will settle for 200K because you don't want anything under 200K because of your past experience. So you basically made it seem like if you get with a guy that's 200K, you'll settle for that because that to you is equal settling.
No. When I say that's one of the settlements that I have settled for in the past is a man that makes under 200K. But along with that, he also cheated and he was broke. He also had 10-3, a lot of women. So when I say settling, I just don't mean money categorized. I mean, around the board, I settle was one of my deal breakers for a lot of things that I shouldn't have dealt with in a relationship. And that being one of them was cheating.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I got off tangent. All right, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm cool. I'm understanding. I'm fun. We can have fun together. I'm very sexual. I'm a Scorpio to the fullest. To the fullest.
Why sisters lead with I'm sexual? Sisters do better by not telling she's actually trapping. She is thirst trapping. Cause she know once she say that, the guy's like, oh, I gotta hook up with her. She said she's sexual, she a freak. So, and by you saying you a freak, you gonna get the wrong type of dude anyway. You gonna get the wrong type of dude. Only one should know that you sexual or you know tricks in the room and all this other stuff. Certain things will be your husband. And you think a man want to wife you that make that much money, want to be with you for the rest of their life, invest in you, and everybody else then taste the rainbow. You a bag of Skittles. Sucked on and spit right back in the bag. Skittles. Nobody want no nasty sucked on candy. Girl, bye.
I'm
Not
just
very
fun.
sexual, child.
Yes, I'm fun. You can take me out anywhere. I can communicate very well. You can take me in any room and I'm gonna mingle with everybody. Or I'm just gonna be with you. whatever
Okay.
you want.
This is a good question. How do you know that a man makes 200 or 300K? Do you ask them if they for their pay stub? No one's revealing their salary to a random person. Get real.
That's the problem. I haven't had that type of man before, is what I'm saying. I want a man that make 300K. I've never had that before. I've had a man that made 100K. So I know they're not going to disclose that to me, but I'm telling the men right on this platform right now that that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
So I'm hoping the men that reach out to me make 200 plus.
All right, let's get to it. You said you're on the app. What's your name on the app?
Bubbles 1981.
Bubbles 1981. Hold on a second. Bubbles. So is that your IG name? I mean, it's not your IG name, your username?
That's my username, yeah.
Okay, I see you. Here she goes. Mr. 300K, where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at, Mr. 300K?
Where you at?
Tia?
Another red flag about her. Let me tell y'all a red flag to some brothers. For one, women that wear necklaces that have this on them. I know y'all look for the face piercings and tattoos, but women that wear this is for the streets. This is a whole thought maker right here. Straight up.
Tiara is how you spell her name. Is it Tiara or Tiara? How you pronounce it?
It's Tahira.
Taheria.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, baby.
Okay.
Taheria.
Okay, we done with her. Man, anyway. That's crazy. That is just beyond crazy. But here we go. We're gonna end that one. Okay, family, that was the ostrich of the week. I know I have to be better at it, but I forgot. Please, family, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And for anyone that will do a replay, please comment. That'll help with my algorithm. We will appreciate that. Also, if you want to support our channel, I have a Cash App. We have a Cash App. It's going across the screen. It's Mrs. O Show. We will appreciate any donations that you give. Also, we will be going over some of the videos that I did show to you guys as far as these women. I'm gonna go more in depth. I will be going over that one, like I said, a content creator let me use, gave me permission to use some stuff that I really need to go over. So that's gonna be an in-depth one Tuesday. So the lineup will be Sundays, we have Surreal Sundays with old school Exit 9, my husband, my handsome husband. My goal is, and it's gonna be that anyway, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be Ostrich of the Week. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be my live stream. Okay, so the live streams for Tuesdays and Thursdays will be either between 4 and 4:30. Okay, I was trying to have them at 3 o'clock, but no, I would rather be safe for it to be 4 to 4:30. The Ostrich of the Week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I haven't picked a date, but they will be on. I mean, a time, but they will be on there starting next week. So Sundays is Surreal Sundays. It'll be at 5:30. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays will be Ostrich of the Week. They just pop up random times. And Tuesdays and Thursdays will be Mrs. O Show live. And that will be 4 or 4:30. Okay. I thank everyone for coming out to rock with us tonight. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate our subscribers that still held on. Although we haven't been on here for a while, but my husband has been on here more than me because I was going through stuff. I thank him so much for covering a lot of times, especially weeks that I wasn't on here, and I realized I wasn't on here for months at a time, a few of the times. But we really appreciate everyone's support. Once again, I really appreciate Take Heed to the Message. She's been making sure that she let everybody know to come to this come to my channel, to make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and everything. So shouts out to her, and shouts out to everyone else that's in our family, our YouTube family, especially you content creators that's been going around just putting the word out for our show. Thank y'all so much, because I have been noticing some of the content creators mentioning our channel. So thank y'all so much. It's so many, I just can't go over the list. But I will say, if I have any subscribers that's not subscribed to these, I'm gonna say please subscribe to them. Take Heed to the Message, Crimson Cure, the Crimson Cure, the Nika Marie Dope Discussions, Mr. He Said, Mrs. She Said, the Harrises, Messy Mashawn, who else? I'm make sure. Embrace the Grace. It's so many. It's so many. Uncle Ricky got one. Who's the other one? Oh, it's so many. Y'all know what I can't say everybody. I can't say everybody, but it's so many, and they come on here, and they are also my mods as well. If I missed y'all, I'm sorry, but if y'all want to, whenever you come live, I would want you guys to put in you have permission to put your channel in the comments when you're on here in the chat. Okay, so that way my subscribers that's not subscribed to you can come to you, because you guys have some of your subscribers are our subscribers as well. So I want to pay it forward on that concept. Hi Melissa, how you doing, sweetheart? Let's see. I had a sick one to pick up from school today. I'm just getting on. Sis, watch the replay. This is a new sister, y'all, that's joining us, Melissa. Everybody welcome Melissa. She had just subscribed today, and she was interacting with me on Take Heed to the Message this morning. I'm glad that you came, and we welcome you to the channel, sis. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. So yeah, just catch the replay. So once again, everyone, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Even with the replays, please comment. That will help with our algorithm. If you want to support our channel, we have a Cash App. It's going across the screen. It's Mrs. O Show. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I will see everybody. I'm going to have Ostrich of the Week tomorrow, but I'll see everybody live next week, Tuesday at 4 or 4:30, okay? So we will see you soon. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining us today. And like I said, we really appreciate it. We appreciate everybody for coming out. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Good night.
Shades. Let's get into it. Where do I begin? Being in the skin, feeling like tabernacles, it could get intense. Treated like a sin, it could get me lynched. Even as a prince, it could get me pinched. But we don't even flinch, nah, not even an inch. Cause God up in the heavens and a nigga look like him. But they took his image and they put it through the rinse. Made it look like them, made it look like everything I grew up knowing was incorrect. They never said that I was ugly, but it's indirect. I used to get offended looking at my different flesh, but I bask in the sun, now it's limitless. For real, it took a while to get through to me too. Made from the same earth, we get nutrients through. Formed by the fingers of God, is mud in his cuticles too. In every shade is a beautiful view. Shades, here's something you need to know. The skin you in is gold, watch it glow. You a seed in the soil you need to grow. It look just like me, it gets darker, deeper you go. Deeper that you go, deeper that you go. You don't even know. You a seed in the soil you need to grow. It look just like you, it gets darker, deeper you go. Shades, brilliant tone, radiant surface. Encased in worth and englazed in perfect. The facts is deeper than the epidermis, and every layer still confirms a purpose. Shades, the sun in love with the way that you be. Your insecurities be funding these industries. Energy given to altering your imagery, it still be killing me. Never take the word of your enemies over we. Embracing the way you was made, the hell is a flaw. Went from being ashamed to being in awe. All the standards have changed, no longer belong. I wish they make it a law to see what we saw. You for an unskin, it's not a praise. Mixed is not a phrase. Don't forget you a light to the world, a lot of rays. How can you see this wave of truth and be not amazed? Self-love is not a phase. Here's something you need to know. The skin you in is gold, watch it glow. You a seed in the soil you need to grow. It look just like me, it gets darker, deeper you go. Deeper that you go, deeper that you go. You don't even know. You a seed in the soil you need to grow. It look just like you, it gets darker, deeper you go. Shades.
Let me paint a picture. Love yourself and who you are. Different shades of the earth. Brown skin, got skin you in.
Here's something you need to know. The skin you in is gold, watch it glow. You a seed in the soil you need to grow. It look just like me, it gets darker, deeper you go. Deeper that you go, deeper that you go. You don't even know. You a seed in the soil you need to grow. It look just like you, it gets